America, YouTube. So this is my final video. Usually these things come in spurts for me. So I just did a little quick research, and so this is a response to my last video when I said there are no numbers as far as the people who died as a direct result of slavery. Yes, there are. Yes, there are, and those numbers are insane numbers. During capture, that's on the continent of Africa, as a direct result of slave trade on the continent of Africa, 60 million Africans were killed. 60 million. At the hands of the slavers here in the United States. Now remember, 6 million Jews died in the Holocaust. $10 million Africans were slaughtered. Actually, 10.5 million. Right here in the good old US of A and her surrounding territories. 10.5 million. And we want to say that we are morally better than someone else? 10.5 million human beings died in captivity right here. I don't know the numbers as far as Indians are concerned, Native Americans, but I would guess that it's right there in that range. But we're morally better, though. And so the article went on to talk about that these numbers were a direct result of white Christian imperialism. Look at the numbers of people who are dying as a direct result of police shootings, of unarmed individuals. Unarmed. Now, whether they were up to something or not, if I don't have a gun on me, you can take me down, right? You don't need to kill me. Police are armed with all manner of non-lethal weapons. But no, a choice is made, and that choice is, I am going to kill you. And that's bad, right? That's bad. But what you know, what's even worse is the things that we do to ourselves. Black on black crime. And white folks, man, don't think, man, that like y'all get away with that, because you don't. You don't. Because white on white crime is real, and it's just as bad. So don't go thinking that you're morally better than black folks, because you're not. You guys may not kill as many of your own here in America as we do. You just find other ways to do it. You just find other ways to commit murder. You know, it's not like you know, hey, we're gonna go out and start hanging people. Nah. No. We'll just create a system. We'll just create a system And the same thing, if you think about it, the system that we're under now, is the same system that is being forced, that was originally put on the Indian. We don't have to kill you. That makes us look bad. That makes us look immoral. But we'll just create a system in which you'll do it yourself. The first thing we'll do is we'll make it hard for you to find employment. And if you do find employment, it'll be crap. The second thing we'll do is we'll shut down the education system. Where I come from, they're shutting down schools left and right. Thanks, Tom Corbett. The other thing is, like, we will flood your neighborhood with drugs, alcohol, and guns. We'll flood your neighborhood with those three things, and then we don't have to kill you except when we decide we want to, because you will kill yourself. You don't have good jobs. Your education system is crap. And we flood in guns, weapons, and drugs. Desperate people do desperate things. And for us to think that some politician is going to come through and make that better, i.e. Trump's, what do you have to lose? What do you have to lose in the Trump administration? Well, Mr. Trump, yeah, we do have a lot to lose. And that's what little pride and dignity we have. So I will never stand with you, ever. I don't give a damn what we do as a group. I will never, ever side with you. But these changes that are so desperately needed are not things that come from government legislation or better policing. No. There is a harder solution, and that's why we don't do it, is because it's hard. It's hard. It's hard for a group of people to change. It's very difficult. Those changes have to come within ourselves, within our own communities. They have to come from within. That's where the killing stops. That's when the education begins. That's when we look around and say, you know what? Black lives matter to us, black people. That's when it stops. When we stop blaming other races for our problems, because a lot of them are self-inflicted. Our kids don't want to go to school, and when they are there, they're disruptive. I know. I speak the truth, man. I ain't got time to play games with motherfuckers, right? Because I'm going to tell you the way it is. Now, you can step in with all your numbers and all that. Nah, man. Nah, I got young bucks, dog. I know what the kids do when they go to school. They ain't going to school to get education. They're going to see their friends. See, when I grew up, my parents told me you ain't there to have friends. You there to get an education. That's the way it was. But we just shuffle our kids on out the door. Okay, bye-bye. Have a good day. You heard? Change comes within, not from without. Peace.